Oh, there we go.
Are you seeing us on YouTube?
There we go.
I see it now, yes.
Hi, thank you everyone for joining our weekly webinar or monthly webinar. I'll give it a couple of minutes to get people to tune in. Awesome. Well, thank you everyone. Here at NeuralSeek, we're definitely mid-sprint. I know I can say for today, I've sat here at this desk and I haven't moved yet. Back-to-back calls with clients, marketing team. We're really doing it all here. In terms of monthly updates, I think we need to bring some attention to the work that our team is doing around our community. So it's been unbelievable to see the success of this program launch within our community layer of our go-to-market strategy. This program is a AI reskill and internship program. It's currently a paid offering to enterprises and consultants where you learn NeuralSeek, you learn LLMs, you learn how to apply AI agents for business, and then you get a multi-tier AI agent architecture rundown as well. But we're offering this for free for students. So if you're a student, reach out to us. We would love to skill you up on AI, but also skill you up on how to build on NeuralSeek. What's really exciting about this is a lot of these individuals in the cohort are coming up with very entrepreneurial ideas. It'll be interesting to see if anyone can spin up a business on top of NeuralSeek. Um, Within this, some stats that I thought were interesting to share. We had a posting for this, and we got over 700 applications in 4 days. We both have student and professional pivoters signing up. And as I said, there's a major upside for entrepreneurship. And this talks to a larger marketplace need for skilling up. And it feels really good to be able to say that we're helping during this incredibly transformative time with AI. And with that, the other exciting announcement to share is that our team is expanding. We're having great growth within our developer team under RJ. We just actually onboarded this week 2 developers. It's very exciting to see our company grow, but also our company still focus on having quality individuals joining the team. With that, I'll hand it over to either RJ or Jordan.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. So I'm gonna show off a few updates from NeuralSeek from the past month or so. Some cool stuff that we're working on and what's already out. So I get my screen share up. So one that I really like, it's very new and it's very useful, right? So one of the hardest things of working with LLMs is getting the prompt just right, especially when it's like a really small LLM that's sensitive to different words in the prompt, or just helping auto build some of these simple statements, right? So you can come in here on every send to LLM node, type something in, and then improve it immediately, right? So just like our auto builder, you're able to come in and like improve a base prompt just out of the box. Some other cool stuff. With Maestro, you're able to do like speech generation, image generation, as long as you have a model that supports it. There's a bunch of new nodes around like caching, both reading and writing, and generally a lot of improvements to under the covers across Maestro, across the board. We've also made a bunch of improvements to the chat SDK. So we now have an option to gather information within a Maestro flow. So using the gather node, you can kind of stop a flow as it's being executed to search for or prompt the user for any entities you've defined over in the extract tab. So these are natural language prompt, regex, or like a list of elements that you're looking for. I think probably finally the biggest note that's out today is under integrate, right? We have a built-in MCP server. So this is a standardized way for LLMs to interact with software. You see that with some of the bigger model providers give you an option to connect to an MCP server. So you're able to consume the Maestro agents that you've built through those platforms also. And then, finally to wrap up, right, we're under the covers, we're working on an out-of-the-box Slack connector. So you'll be able to drop in a URL, and just like any of these other platforms, you'll be able to connect right to it effortlessly with no code. I think that pretty much wraps up my updates here. Can probably pass it off to Jordan.
That sounds good, RJ. Thank you. I'm gonna grab a screen share here. So my name is Jordan. I'm one of the AI community leaders that Lawrence actually shouted out and highlighted. So I'll be walking through mostly our technical documentation, but also a few other updates in areas where you can reach us, share your thoughts and comments, ask questions about NeuralSeek, or get access to NeuralSeek on a 1-week free trial. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at our documentation first. So I'm screen sharing documentation.neuralseek.com. And this is our technical guides and our technical documentation. So if you're already working with a NeuralSeek and you'd like to know more either about the different Maestro nodes that are new, what's new and out with NeuralSeek that RJ just showcased, or how to really get started with it, that will be living here within our documentation page. Just highlighting our Get Started page really shows you, overall what is NeuralSeek, where it is available for you, what are some of the resources that you have available, either to watch some featured videos about other AI agents that have been built with NeuralSeek, other business use case features that NeuralSeek really aligns with, as well as a link to our hands-on lab. So I will actually navigate over there. Labs.neuralseek.com walks you through 3 sets of challenges where you can run through NeuralSeek's Seek features, knowledge-based tuning features, building within the Maestro platform that RJ just showcased for us. And as a closing step, you can earn a level 1 certification. This is a free self-service platform where you can get certified in building with NeuralSeek. So that is available through our documentation. If you're looking for that labs.neuralseek.com link, we have access to it, as well as just a rundown of what are some basic use cases and full lists of our supported large language models, knowledge bases, and different virtual agents that are all supported out of the box. You just need to bring your connecting information and details. So as I expand some of these pages here, I can also find them as I expand exploring the interface. So looking at RJ's screen, we saw a few different tabs up at the top there. What specifically goes on within the home screen? how can I configure best within NeuralSeek? What do each of these details mean? What are their values and our guardrails? Our documentation really gives us a little bit more of that technical insight into them, and I can expand each of these values down and learn more. As well, at the bottom, we have a list of relevant guides per page. So back over within Integrate, we can expand and view tables and charts about what our supported features for each of the connecting knowledge bases are. Same with LLMs and virtual agents. Maestro is where I really like to highlight if you're coming for some technical support as you're starting to build up AI agents within NeuralSeek's Maestro feature. So this homepage really gives us an overview of how to work with the platform, what's inside our agent editor, how do I get started building, and then what are some debugging tools that are available to me as well so I can build successfully. And then as I expand MTL functions, these are those new nodes that RJ showcased for us. So our documentation is consistently being updated to account for new nodes that are coming out. But I can come here to these guides and see what this node does for me, how to use it, what different parameters are available for it, so I can best implement it and build my flow, my AI agent. Guides and walkthroughs are pretty self-explanatory, giving us some good guides and walkthroughs. These are going to be more of our how-tos. So how to use NeuralSeek's proposals. What are some of our best tuning measures so I can improve my answer generation. Similarly, we support dynamic filters. So what is this and what are some of the operations that are supported? And we have a variety of different guides, whether that's our chat SDK guide, what is it, and how do I start embedding NeuralSeek's chat. So please check those out if you're looking for more of a how-to step-by-step for some of NeuralSeek's capabilities and features. We also have links to our partnerships, our available plans, our data security and privacy page as well, and our changelog. So this is consistently updated each month, and this will really highlight what those new features were being showcased are. So we can see when image generation came to Maestro, speech generation, and then that MCP server, and these new features that are always being dropped. And you can see there's not a lack of new features being dropped every single month, which is very exciting. Yeah, very exciting. So back to more about NeuralSeek, I do just want to highlight, we have our homepage, which is neuralseek.com, our website, but I really want to emphasize the community page. And so the community page is community.neuralseek.com. And this is a great spot for you to sign up and create an account. So that way you can join our FAQs. Let me log in for us here. We'll sign into the community page. What I really want to highlight with the community page is once you're signed in and logged up, you get access to be able to ask questions. You get a center where you can come in and engage with the NeuralSeek experts in the NeuralSeek community. You can see what are some of the frequently asked questions that other users are asking and getting responses to about NeuralSeek, whether that's a technical question, how do I use this feature, or whether that's a business use case question. More of how does NeuralSeek enhance this for my specific use case that I'm investigating. You also get access to our media center, different events, and then the support ticketing as well. So it's a really great spot to start engaging with the NeuralSeek community as a whole. And I highly recommend joining if you have any specific questions or just want to stay engaged with what's new with NeuralSeek. So that is my spiel about documentation updates, the NeuralSeek community events and updates, and where to access those.
Well, this is really fantastic. I know that just talking to so many of our customers, they truly appreciate the detail and the documentation and the community page. It's been awesome to see the amount of questions and back and forth between our NeuralSeek user base, and they get direct access basically to our engineering, our documentation expert, and our founder, Garrett.
Well, thank you everyone for joining. We've gone over our updates as well as additional community and resources for you to use. If there is not anything else, I say we say adieu and see you next month. Thank you.